Bookshop presents the 5 best romantic suspense novels. Let's get started with the list. Starting of our list at number 5. Mr. Perfect. What would make the perfect man? That's the delicious topic that heats up the proceedings at a certain table of professional women at their favorite restaurant. What qualities would he have? Would he be tall, dark, and handsome? Caring and warm-hearted, or would just muscular do? Jane Bright and her 3 girlfriends start off with the basics. He'd be faithful and reliable, the responsible type, and have a great sense of humor. At number 4. Dream Man. Marley Keene was trying to lead a quiet, ordinary life. She thought the knowing, the clairvoyance that allowed her to witness crimes as they happened, had been destroyed in the nightmare of her past. Then one night it returned with a vengeance, and she desperately needed to find someone to make it stop. Detective Dane Hollister of the Orlando Police Department had never met anyone like Marley. He had doubts about her clairvoyance, but there was no doubt how much he desired her. Her soft, sweet scent set his blood afire, and he wanted to wrap her in his arms and chase the sadness from her eyes. To Marley, Dane was all heat and hard muscle, and he made her body come alive as it never had before. But not even she could foresee where their passion would lead, a hungry quest for the elusive, dreamy ecstasies of love, and a dangerous journey into the twisted mind of a madman who would threaten their happiness and their lives. At number 3. Extreme Exposure. Sparks fly when a hard-boiled reporter meets a handsome senator. But a political scandal and attempts on her life could drive them apart. Or maybe adversity could draw them into a bond even more intense than their steamy sexual embraces. At number 2. Undercurrents. Zane Bigelow grew up in a beautiful, perfectly kept house in North Carolina's Blue Ridge Mountains. Strangers and even Zane's own aunt across the lake see his parents as a successful surgeon and his stylish wife making appearances at their children's ballet recitals and baseball games. Only Zane and his sister know the truth until one brutal night finally reveals cracks in the facade and Zane escapes for college without a thought of looking back. Years later, Zane returns to his hometown, determined to reconnect with the place and people that mean so much to him, despite the painful memories. As he resumes life in the colorful town, he meets a gifted landscape artist named Darby, who is on the run from ghosts of her own. Together they will have to teach each other what it means to face the past and stand up for the ones they love. At number 1. Hideaway. Caitlin Sullivan had come from a long line of Hollywood royalty, stretching back to her Irish immigrant great-grandfather. At 9, she was already a star, yet still an innocent child who loved to play hide and seek with her cousins at the family home in Big Sur. It was during one of those games that she disappeared. Some may have considered her a pampered princess, but Kate was in fact a smart, scrappy fighter, and she managed to escape her abductors. Dylan Cooper was shocked to find the bloodied, exhausted girl huddled in his house, but when the teenager and his family heard her story they provided refuge, reuniting her with her loved ones.